Hello Stampers, just wanted to share with you a very quick, easy little project. I've been getting some questions about how to make these. They were posted on my blog. They're little sour cream containers, but for Halloween they contain a very special little treat like a Baby Ruth bar or a mini Butterfinger bar, or you can put jelly beans in here, whatever you can fit. So let me go ahead and show you quickly how to make one of these. You're going to start with a piece of 5.5 by 4 1/4 piece of designer series paper. This happens to be two-sided, so you want to select the side that you want to be showing on the outside of the container. So I'm actually going to want this with the skulls on the outside of the container, so I'm going to place that down on my mat. Then you're going to need some sticky strip, and obviously with sticky strip you need a pair of scissors. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the sticky strip and place it along one full edge, that is the 4 1/4 side of this paper. So one full side. Then we're going to take about 1 inch to 1.5 inches and form an upside down L here at the top. And we'll go ahead and snip that. And the last piece of sticky strip that you're going to need is going to go right here in the middle, again about 1.5 inches or so, and you want to place that pretty much in the middle of the long side, the 5.5 inch side of your paper. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the red backing off of this piece of sticky strip and this small one. Be sure at this step to leave this backing on the middle piece of sticky strip attached, since you don't want everything sticking together right now. Then what we're going to do is we're going to curl this up like a toilet paper roll, so like a cylinder, and go ahead and attach that sticky strip as best we can. You want to try to keep it straight. That looks about good. So we have that straight, and then what you're going to do, if you recall, this piece of sticky strip is very sticky right now. So we're just going to go ahead and pinch that edge to close it. So now you've got one pinched edge and one opened edge, and you still have your sticky strip lining there. You're going to go ahead and take your treat of choice. Again, you could fill this with buttons or jelly beans or thread and ribbon if you're giving this away to somebody. Could be a wedding ring in there, you never know, although the skulls might not be a good match for that. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the lining from that piece of sticky strip. And if you notice right now, the first edge that we went ahead and adhered is now, right now, vertical. So we want to make sure that this one goes horizontal. So whatever you did to the first one, you want to do the opposite to the next one and adhere that so that it makes that cute little container. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and take our crimper and we're going to crimp the edges. So you want to take that and put it inside your crimper, get a good grip, and you're just going to crimp it 2 or 3 crimps just to give it a nice finished little ruffled edge. And then we're going to go ahead and do that to the other side. Put that in there and go ahead and crimp that again 2 or 3 times to give it that nice crimped edge. So now we have both edges crimped. Then what we're going to do is go ahead and take our Crop-A-Dile, because what I'd like to do is add this little decorative tag to the little container, the little treat container, and you'll notice that I put an eyelet there at the top. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our Crop-A-Dile and we're going to make a little hole there. And then we're going to go ahead and grab an eyelet. I like silver as a color for this project. I'm going to go ahead and place our eyelet into that little hole, and the Crop-A-Dile is set perfectly. We're going to put the eyelet right on that little stem coming out of the Crop-A-Dile, and then we're just going to squeeze, and that sets our eyelet. Then what we're going to need is a piece of about 5 inches of elastic cord. This is Stampin' Up! Silver elastic cord. I love it because it's really, really nice and thin, and you get a whole bunch of it, about 25 yards. What we're also going to need is a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and we're going to use the Batty For You stamp set. So this stamp set is perfect for Halloween, and out of here we are going to grab the little skull because I want to match with the skulls on the paper. We're going to go ahead and stamp this 2 different times. So I'm going to stamp it first in Old Olive here on my paper. Stamp it first in Old Olive. Then we're going to go ahead and clean off that stamp. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp it a second time, this time in Basic Black. So we'll go ahead and give that a second stamp. Okay, I'm going to set these aside, our stamp pads aside. Then what we want to do is take our 1-inch punch, and we're going to go ahead and punch out that little skull. So we're going to punch him right out. And then what we're going to do is take our 1.5-inch punch, and we're going to go ahead and punch out that whole stamp image. And then finally, we're going to take our scallop circle punch and a piece of Old Olive cardstock and punch out a scallop circle, which you can see there. And then we're going to go ahead and put all of this together. So we are going to snail this image right onto the center of the scallop circle. And then we're going to go ahead and take a dimensional and pop that skull right up. So just stick a dimensional in the back of there. I like to stick my nail in the center of these dimensionals so that the edges lift a little bit, and it makes it really easy to remove that little piece of paper. And we're just going to line up that little guy right in the middle, and voila! And we're going to go ahead and take our Crop-A-Dile again, and we're going to put a small hole right in the edge there. And you guessed it, we're going to take our little piece of silver elastic cord, thread it right through that hole, grab our cute little treat, and put the thread right through that hole. And then how I tie it is I just line up these 2 little, great little ends, and then I'm just going to knot them. So just kind of come around and bring those 2 through and pull. And there you have it, our adorable little Halloween treat holder. Again, you could use these as wedding favors with a different kind of paper, maybe even put initials. You could use them for a baby shower. Really, really cute, easy to make little treat. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Take care.